Hi there. Today is Saturday, and we had our church had our Thanksgiving dinner tonight. It's been a few years since we went to one.
Last year.
We didn't go last year.
We did. And then ran around and had the chase game boy. We went last year. We didn't go the year before. The year before that, though, we did go last year.
I don't remember going last year. For the first 3 years that our church existed, which was the first 4 years of Nathan's life minus the first year, if that makes sense, our church met in the local middle school. And then it'll be 2 years ago in April, I think. 2 years ago, this coming April, we got our own building and moved into it and out of the middle school. So our Thanksgiving dinner was always at the middle school that we used to be in. But like I said, we haven't gone in the last couple of years. And so we haven't been to one that wasn't in that middle school.
Because it was in the middle school last year.
It was probably still in the first year
it was in Farley.
It was probably still in the same middle school. Anyway, because our church building isn't big enough, we don't have a fellowship hall, and so the church building isn't big enough to hold everybody that attends at the same time. So, anyway, this year it was since our church was established, another middle school has been built in town, and so this time the dinner was in the new middle school. The old middle school still exists, it's just that there are enough students now that we have 2 middle schools in town. So anyway, that was our first time, since our kids don't go to public school. That was our first time being in that middle school. And strangely enough, it's built exactly like the old one. It has the exact same floor plan, so we knew our way around even though we had never been there. We knew where we were going. I did notice, though, that the benches that are out in the lobby say Farley Middle School on them. Like, it's like part of, it's not even engraved, it's like part of, I don't know how to explain it. But anyway, there's like cutouts in the metal, and it says Farley Middle School. So anyway, yeah, so that was fun. That used to be, we used to call it Thanksgiving Back. And that used to be our fundraiser for our benevolence fund at our church. And I guess it still was because we had to buy tickets. But they used to take an offering up. Also, the tickets plus an offering. So, but our pastor said that the offering is going to be in the spring. So, I guess we'll find out more about that in a few months.
Whew. If Thanksgiving get back, it's going to be spring clean out your wallet.
I guess, I don't know. But anyway, so the kids in Sunday school, the teachers asked all the kids what they were thankful for and wrote them down, individually with their names attached to them. And last weekend, they only did it the one Sunday, and they did it so quickly. They handed out a thing to the adults in adult church, a little sheet of paper or whatever, that said I'm thankful for, and then, lines to fill in. I didn't manage to get one filled out, because I was too busy doing my normal, finding my place in my Bible, getting situated in my seat, and, whatever. So the offering plate went by, and I didn't have anything written down. But a lot of other people did, or gave them to them later or something, I don't know. So they gave us.
Tom would have had to give him to it later since he wrote a novella.
I think Tom either texted or emailed his this one awesome, amazing guy that goes to our church, who's been an elder before, and now he's an elder again.
Re-eldered.
Yeah, he re-eldered. He wrote a really long thankful note, whatever. Anyway, and he had smileys, like emoticon smileys in his, so that's why I said I think he either texted or emailed his in. Anyway, so we got a little booklet with everybody's I'm thankful for, whatever, little notes in it, and they put it up on the projector on a big screen at the front of the room, about three people's things at a time, and kind of cycled through. What did Nathan say? He was thankful for being born and playing games. So, I don't know. We were starting to play a game in class that day when Shannon asked him. So, I am teaching tomorrow. What in the world is my hair done? I'm teaching class in the morning, so I've got my stuff all straightened out, and then we've got Christmas play practice after church, immediately after church. So Buddy's going to run and grab us some lunch and bring it back to us. While Nathan and I are practicing our songs and our lines and stuff, I asked him his lines. If you've watched his, let's see, did I even tape it? I may not have videoed it. Anyway, Nathan's first line is, I don't think you've ever made a better fig leaf stew. But for some strange reason, he always leaves out the word better. And sometimes he tries to say, I never thought you ever, or something like that at the beginning of it. Anyway, he always messes it up. And says something like, I never thought you ever made a big leaf stew, or something like that. Anyway, but today, my point is that today I asked him, he was singing one of the songs, and I was sweeping the floor, so I didn't have the lyrics in front of me, and it was this really tricky part that he was trying to sing, and I told him that it wasn't going to do us much good to practice it without the words, because I couldn't remember them right then, and so anyway, so we tried a little bit to sing it, and then we got to this one line, and I was like, I can't remember what the next part is. So we stopped, and I gave him his lead-in line, and he said that one that he always has trouble with, he said that one perfectly. And so then we went through kind of the rest of his lead-in. He only has two lines, I guess, and then he says yee-haw, so I guess 3 lines. Anyway, so I gave him his other lead-in line, and he always says this one perfectly. It's, what kind of creatures are y'all? He's talking to the angels. And so he said that, and we did the yee-haw. So maybe, I could tell when he was doing that first line that he always has trouble with, that he was really kind of thinking about it and trying to get it, and he got it right. So hopefully tomorrow, when we're practicing, and, all the other kids and the director and everybody's there, that he'll still stop to think about it a second and then say it correctly. Because he hasn't said it yet in practice at all. In fact, today was the first time he's ever said it correctly, the first time he tried it ever. So maybe he'll be able to remember it now. Maybe he's finally got it. Maybe he's been going over it in his head, or, practicing it after we, put him to bed or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just sunk in while he's been sleeping or something. But anyway, so hopefully he'll be able to get that down. Not much else happened today. I cleaned the living room, cleaned the kitchen, been cooking breakfast. Nate's wanted eggs the last 2 mornings for breakfast, so I've cooked eggs for him. Trying to keep the kitchen clean while cooking eggs. And it is bedtime. I'm sleepy. Hopefully we'll get up on time tomorrow. I've got my alarm set, of course. So, I think that's all I've got for today. And I will see you tomorrow. Maybe I'll vlog tomorrow during practice or something. So, anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!